Hello, my name is Yves Doz. I'm a professor of strategic management at INSEAD, a global business school with campuses in France, Singapore, and Abu Dhabi. I'm also the Solvay chaired professor of innovation, and I'm going to be talking to you about the research which I performed around global innovation, which is reported in a new book called Managing Global Innovation, published by Harvard Business Review Press in 2012. I don't like armchair research. I think it gives you some information, but it does not give you real knowledge about what's going on. So to come up with our major conclusion, we basically started going to about 50 companies around the world, from Bangalore and Shanghai to Stockholm and Madrid to New York and San Francisco, and interviewing the managers and finding out what the issues were. At the same time also conceptualizing, working with them, developing models and frameworks, and basically engaging into some form of joint learning exercise. And then we complemented this with two other things. We ran a survey, an online survey, with 183 companies, probing their managers for issues, challenges, approaches, and solutions to global innovation. And thirdly, we organized a few workshops and a half-day kind of symposia session with senior executives in a variety of different companies to compare and contrast and analyze their respective experiences and engage into some form of joint learning with them. Probably the most critical finding is that companies have globalized their innovation. They have innovation centers all around the world, and yet at the same time they fail to get the benefits very often because they don't really manage global innovation projects very well. And one of the key findings of our research is that a few efforts around the quality of communication, around the culture of collaboration, around strengthening project management and being aware of the challenges of global project management, and about using key multicultural executives in pivot positions between local and global dimensions can help a lot. The book is important for human capital practitioners, mostly because talent is increasingly dispersed around the world. It's dispersed geographically, it's dispersed culturally, it's differentiated professionally. So their task is becoming more difficult. And at the same time, there is a huge opportunity to mobilize talents, capabilities, skills, knowledge, know-how from all over the world, to think of the world as a rich canvas full of pockets where you can pick and choose relevant knowledge, relevant insight for innovation. The companies that are able to do this are going to win. And when you think about that capability, it's largely around managing and developing people who are able to play that game across cultures, across organizational boundaries, who are able to participate and contribute to a global innovation process. That's why the book is important. This book should be useful to many different types of human resource practitioners for two reasons. One is people are very much at the center of the innovation process anyway, and they're absolutely critical. The second reason is very often we observe that the HR function was seen as a specialized staff support function, was perhaps not sufficiently or not deeply enough involved with strategic management processes, with the real issues of innovation management and new business building. And that worked in a way to the detriment of the company because there were needless separations there. That HR people, by developing a deeper and better understanding around innovation processes and around the challenges of globalization, not just from a people standpoint, but from a strategic, organizational, and business development standpoint, could learn from and could probably become more effective and more pertinent within the organization.